get to hear me now. If you get to hear me now.
This video comes to you from Gongaii Games, your source for Star Wars Destiny singles, sealed product, and tons of other great games. Check them out at gongaii.com. Hello everyone, welcome back to Dice Commando. This is round 3 of 3, the championship match today from our standard tournament at Gongaii Games. On our left we have Alex, who we just saw in the last round with his Snoke, Aphra battle droid, and on our right we have Ruthann, last week's tournament winner, with her Talzin Dooku. So, Ruthann of course is on Rift Valley, and Alex of course is on the Weapons Factory. Ruthann wins the roll-off and of course chooses hers. You can't let Alex have that. So he puts one shield on Snoke and one shield on Aphra. Ruthann gets to open, and let's see what she does. Okay, she opens with the binds all things for 1. So do note that Ruthann keeps her resources under her hand, so we have to be careful on tracking there. Okay, so Alex plays BT for 1 resource with the -1 from Aphra. He's got the indirect damage engine started already. Goes to Ruthann. Right, she binds for a torment. It's actually not bad given the indirect. She can choose to put 1 on him and the rest on Talzin to try to keep Dooku alive but still making money. It's not a bad deal. As soon as BT comes in, she makes another $1. Okay, goes to Alex. Alright, bubble shield. That's a pretty good start so far. Oh, he's got 000 in his hand too. That's going to be really good board state. Okay, it is Ruthann's action now. It looks like they're having some discussion over Dooku and what he can flip. So just a reminder, Dooku's ability, when he rolls in, he can flip one of his character dice to a side showing melee, and he may flip another die showing melee, does not have to be a character die, to a blank. Okay, so Dooku comes in, rolls a 3 for 1 and a 2 shield. She will... Yep, she keeps the 2 shield. So here's some indirect. So the droid comes in with the 1 indirect. That's going to be a power action. So it is Ruthann's action. She did forget to rotate Dooku, but Dooku is in, of course. Looks like they're having a discussion right now over, I believe what they were discussing right here actually was the power action and how the power action works. Okay, so Ruthann pays 3, or pays 1 to put 3 into Snoke. So he takes a net 2 with a shield. But Alex has a dangerous maneuver, so he can pretty easily get that right back off. Alright, Aphra comes in. She rolls it, so actually that is where he's going to power action. He's going to take that money and get 000 on the board. Especially with her having a shield. That's a pretty fair trade there. Okay, so she takes 2 shields off Dooku. That die does need to leave the pool. Or I should say off the Dooku die, and puts them on the Talzin. That die does need to leave the pool. And then that is of course what Alex does. He takes the $3 and wants to get 000 in before he starts pinging, which makes sense. There we got Dooku. Alright, so here comes Talzin. We'll watch and see if we can see what's on top of her deck. So she gets a 2 gun and a 1 money. She's going to look. Ooh, Witch Magic. That's pretty good. And she'll flip I would guess, to the 2 here. No easy pickings concerns. Yep. So she's showing 4 damage. Hidden motives. No, 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 no. Just one of them. Okay, and then re-roll that. I'm sure he called ranged, which he hits and it'll get removed. Okay, so 2 more go into Snoke here. And she does. So Snoke's now at 4. Now she can remove a die with Rift Valley once she chooses. Because we do know that she has an odd on the top, which is Witch Magic. I imagine she just starts passing here. With the power action gone, that 1 indirect's actually not a bad deal, because then she can just torment and get $1 back. But she's in no hurry, so passing seems logical, which is what he does. So Alex is going to roll in BT. They're each going to take an indirect, which Alex will take on the bubble shield. And then Ruthann's going to take 2 indirect. 1 from BT and 1 from 000. So she gains $1, takes a shield off, but she has to put that damage onto Dooku in order to do that. Yeah, so right now Alex is pointing out that in order to gain the money, so she takes... Okay, but she still needs to take 1 more now. The shield... There's still 1 more indirect to be dealt. That shield has to go away. I think we just got flustered on the back and forth there. There's 1 more damage that needs to be dealt. There we go. Alright, play back to Ruthann. And in all that, BT rolled the Disrupt. Alex did, of course, take it on the Bubble Shield. Okay, so she passes and comes a Tech Team. Does he have the Pod Racer as well? That wasn't super effective for him last game. He kept bouncing the Pod Racer. Alright, so Ruthann passes. Here comes 000, who got, was it the discard? It is the discard. Now it is important to note that Rift Valley can only remove a die of 2 or less, so if 000 somehow gets on his 3-for-1, that cannot be removed. Right, so dangerous maneuver. He's going to move 2 likely onto the battle droid from Snoke. So Snoke will go to 2. Battle droid will go to 2. Ruthann took off the shield. Ruthann took off a shield and dealt 1 to Talzin, which isn't correct. There should have only been 1 indirect dealt there. Because it's one source, because he dealt it. Yeah, so that's a mistake. There Talzin should be at 0. And we've seen a mistake in almost every game tonight. This is interesting. Alright, so it is Ruthann's action. At this point, I mean, we've got the focus out on Snoke. Removing that focus is, well, I suppose not exactly the same, but she's got to figure out what to do. I guess at this point she's already committed to passing and trying to remove that big die, so just to clarify what I was talking about earlier, so what happened was Alex dangerous maneuvered, which was heal 2 from a character and then deal yourself 2 indirect. So he healed 2 from Snoke and dealt that 2 indirect onto the bubble shield, which made it go away. In doing that, he procced 000's ability, which dealt 1 indirect. And what happened was Ruthann took off a shield and dealt 1 damage to Talzin. Okay, so Alex uses BT to disrupt. Ruthann's going to continue to pass. Okay, so Alex deals the 1 indirect from the battle droid. Oh, Alex will discard. He gets... Ooh, gets the heirloom. And now at this point, she just claims, gets one of the die off the table, and it's effectively the same. So, yep, that's what she'll do. She'll claim, she'll look, she'll show the witch magic, take away a Snoke focus, and that should be it. Oh, tech team for another tech team. Okay, wow, this is turn 1. Look at that board state for Alex. This is incredible. Alright, now Ruthann does have binds, and she's got a little money engine going over there in her own right. But basically the way this game is going to go is Alex is going to take it to the face in the early game, or in the early round, and then he's just going to have to fight through it and then deal a whole bunch to Ruthann at the end. So Alex drew an Archangel. Looks like he does have the Droid tank in his hand. With all those tech teams out there, he can definitely pay for it. So that Hailfire is going to hit the table, and things are going to start looking real nasty real quick. So in comes Dooku. Gets a dollar and a blank, so she'll flip the blank, of course. Or does she choose the 2 or the 3? Chooses the 3 for 1. And again, we need to rotate Dooku. Okay, so it's Alex action. They'll catch when she goes to rotate Talzin again that Dooku needs to be rotated. I'm sure he just plays the droid tank here, right? Tech team for 1, 2. Nope, drops the Archangel. He just wants to get his indirect engine going. Fair enough. So Archangel comes in for free with the 2 tech teams. Alright, so there's a Saber throw for 2 more into Snoke, paying 1. So Snoke is now at 4. Snoke will quickly be at 7 here. Alright, here comes the Archangel and both the droids. Alex will have to take 1 indirect, which will go on his droid. Ruthann will have to take 2 indirect. Alex gets to draw his card. So Ruthann puts 1 on each. BT comes in with a 3 for 1. 000 comes in for a 1 melee. And I believe that's the shield on the Archangel. Okay, so it is Ruthann's action here. She has the dollar. She may as well just use it. Okay, well, here comes in Talzin. Talzin gets her 1 gun. She flips. Puts Dooku to his 2. So she's showing 5. So we're showing 6 out there right now for Snoke, which puts Snoke at 10. When Alex flips his hand again, oh, he has another dangerous maneuver though, so Snoke's not going down this turn, most likely. Okay, so it is Alex's action. He's got a he doesn't like you out there. He takes the 2 away in exchange for the shield die. It's a pretty fair trade. So Ruthann probably just hits here. Keeping in mind she has binds yet, and she will get $1 more off of the Dooku Torment. Which actually she could have procced earlier, but she'll be taking damage again, so not a concern. Alright, one more goes into Snoke, goes to 5. That's off the Talzin 1 range. Okay, pays 1, puts 4 into Talzin, who's now at 7. So she pays 1 for the Witch Magic. It's Unyielding, Dark Ritual, and All In, so she'll get to heal 3. Talzin goes right back to 4. Now she does not yet have $1 with which to pay for Dooku, but now she will. Okay, so Dangerous Maneuvers moves 2 onto the Battle Droid and deals 1 indirect for 000, which Ruthann should take on Dooku here to gain the money, so she does. Oh, looks like she forgot to use her Torment though. That's too bad, because then she'd be able to pay. There will be other opportunities here though. Okay, so she pitches. Oh, pitches them both to reroll. Looks like she's forgotten about the Torment. Wow, that was a heck of a roll. Alright, so she got the 2 for free. She got the 1 gun on Talzin. That's 3 more into Snoke here shortly. Or she could just kill the droid, I suppose. Okay, droid gets 1. Now right here, it's actually smart to... Oh, she puts 2 into Snoke. I was going to say she should have waited and see if Alex power actions the droid. Which he will, likely, now especially. But if she had waited on that, she could now kill the droid with 2, whereas now she can only get the droid to 5. But she's laser focused on Snoke here, no problem. Okay, so she does have the 3 indirect to deal, so puts 1, 2 into Talzin and 1 into Dooku. Again, can use that Torment, but does not. 1 more into Snoke. The Aphra comes in. Rolls the 2 for 1. Alex has the money to pay for it. At this point, I think you just claim, unless she's got something else up her sleeve, but she has no money as far as on the board right now, so it is time to claim and just take that die away at this point. But we know she has Unyielding on top, so there we go. And now Alex can do his thing, which is, I guess, at this point, just roll in Snoke. Does he play the Pod Racer? Does he roll in Snoke, try to save up some money and get the droid tank? No, Pod Racer comes in, he wants to get it. Let's see if he can not roll the blank on the Pod Racer. Okay, he does roll the blank, Pod Racer goes back. That Pod Racer's not Alex's buddy tonight, but we've got a money on Snoke. He pitches to re-roll both of them. Oh man, gets 2 indirect on both the Snoke die. That's 4 indirect coming right at Ruthann. One, 2, 3, 4 onto Dooku probably. Puts 3 into Dooku and 1 into Talzin, I would assume. I could see the argument for putting 2 into Talzin, but then the droid gun could take her out, so... So 3 go into Dooku, 2 go into Talzin. That's probably it. Alright, so we go into round 3. So Ruthann still has a lack of dice and weapons here. She did lose her heirloom to the discard. I think Ruthann was just pointing out the Torment there. So I think she'll start with 3. So yeah, she was late taking the Torment, but glad she caught that. So she should go with a start of 3 resources here, which she will. Okay. So it is Ruthann's open. I think you roll Talzin in here first, and she's so close to death. But we don't know. I mean, with that binds out, she could play some weapons. Okay, so it is Ruthann's action. He's going to roll in Dooku. Rolls a 2 shield in the blank, which will likely become a 3 for 1. Yep, 3 for 1. Force illusion onto Snoke. Back to Ruthann. I mean, if you don't have weapons, you just got to bring your dice in. Takes the 2 shields, puts them onto Talzin. So Ruthann is going to take 2 right away from the droids activating. Between Aphra, the $1, and the 2 tech teams, Alex can get the droid tank on the table, which would in itself deal an indirect. Okay, so here come the droids. Ruthann will take 2 indirect. Alex will take 1 indirect and draw a card. Puts it into the droid. Droid's now at 5. He draws his card. Hasn't looked at it yet. Alright, Ruthann takes the 2 indirect on Talzin with the shields. We get a 2 indirect on BT, a blank on the Archangel, and a discard on 000. Yeah, you gotta roll in Talzin. Good call. Okay, so we get a focus and a focus. She'll look. Oh, they're going. I'm not sure. Yeah, so she'll look here. There's a weapon. I think that was the heirloom. So flips to the 2 gun. Okay, 2 indirect. She'll have to maybe take 1 on Talzin, 1 on Dooku, then gain $1. Looks like she's going to take it both on Dooku. If she wants the money, she's got to put at least 1 on Dooku. Okay, so she does. She goes 1 on Talzin, she'll put 1 on Dooku. Okay, 2 more into Snoke. He does pop. Discards 1, 2. Looks like we lost another BT. We didn't see the first card. So for Ruthann, oh, that I was just gonna say, if Ruthann can roll a 2, she can put Snoke down, but not anymore. Okay, Saber throws for 2. Oh, now we're back in the game. Saber throws for 2, which he'll pop again and take 1, 2. Looks like he lost another droid tank, and with the glare I can't see that. Oh, it's a crash landing. It's a crash landing. So he lost a droid tank and a crash landing. Okay, it's Alex's action here. Oh, or actually, it must not have been a droid tank, because there's 2 droid tanks in his hand. So I take that back. That brings in the droid, makes sense. It's the +2 indirect. That'll probably end up finding a buddy to pair with, I would assume. So Ruthann only has 5 health left on the table right now. She has an all-in that we know of. She has the unyielding that we know of. If Alex had not popped the Force Illusion, which was a smart heads-up play by him, right? Because he knows that she has the unyielding. If he had not popped the Force Illusion, she would have been able to go through it. But Alex is a very good player. He knew that's what she had. That's why he did what he did. So at this point, the only way... Yep, so she pitches unyielding to re-roll, which is fine, because Force Illusion go. Oh, she got it. So that's enough to kill Snoke, unless he can control, which now that we know from his hand he can't. So he's going to roll in Snoke. Try to get some use out of him first. He does get the 2 indirect, which pairs with that. That was a good roll. So that'll allow him to hit for 4 before Snoke goes down. But Ruthann all-ins. That's great. Ruthann all-ins, put Snoke down. The 2 indirect goes away. Great play by Ruthann. Those all-in plays are really, really strong. Okay, here comes Aphra. Aphra gets the 2 shield. So Ruthann may live out this turn here. Alex has plenty of pitch to rerolls here to try to get some indirect though. Climate Disruption Array. That allows him to... So Alex will take 2 indirect. Then Ruthann will take 2 indirect. Actually, she'll take 3 indirect total because of BT. So she has to take 3. And that, folks, is basically game. Even if Alex rolls nothing, he can take her out on the next turn, barring a miracle. Okay, so 1 goes into Talzin. Dooku will go to 10. Alex has multiple ways to kill here. The only one that won't work is the 2-for-1 on Aphra, which is now an effective blank for him. But he does have other money sides out there as well. So he's going to pitch to re-roll. Ruthann does have the Rift Valley to play interference. Right, so there's a 2 shield on Aphra, a 1 melee on 000, and a $1 on the Archangel. There's a pitch to re-roll. There's enough to kill her multiple ways at that point. So we got the 2 indirect on Aphra. She'll claim, look, and remove the 2 indirect. Shows her weapon. But now in 2 actions, she's dead. So alright. So today's winner is Alex with the Snoke Aphra Battle Droid deck. Congratulations, Alex. Thank you for watching.